Well, tonight in Raleigh, a kennel owner is facing a host of disturbing charges. April Bernhardt is accused of housing dozens of dogs in unsanitary conditions. She was arraigned on those charges today. NBC 10's Michael Rosenfield joining us live with those details tonight.
Priscilla, she's accused of keeping 37 dogs in dangerous conditions. It was too hot, not enough food or water, not enough room to move around. According to investigators, the business is shut down and the owner is facing criminal charges. It started out with 4 goats found roaming along Route 1 in Rowley. They'd escaped from the property where April Bernhardt ran a kennel called the Hydrant Regency. But when officers brought the goats back home, they would find 37 dogs living in cramped conditions in a trailer.
They observed wire crates lined up next to one another. There were mattresses laid across the top of the crates, which were being used as storage. There was an AC unit on the wall, but officers noticed that it was not turned on. They did not notice any water accessible to the dogs in those crates.
Investigators did not like what they found and shut down the kennel.
Some crates had multiple dogs inside, to include dogs of vastly different sizes. Dogs that were bigger in size did not appear to have enough room to stand up in the crates or turn around if they wished to stand. As
word spread of the investigation, police say several people came forward saying their dogs had been found with sores and worms after being boarded at the kennel in the past. 2 families said their dogs had died there. But Bernhardt's attorney says there haven't been issues in the past, and even the town of Rowley has a contract with the business to house strays.
Not once in all of those years has an animal control officer either brought it to Ms. Bernhardt's attention, filed a report of neglect or misuse.
Bernhardt was arraigned on more than 3 dozen counts of animal cruelty Wednesday. Her attorney disputes much of the evidence, saying there were fans that were operating, only siblings were crated together, and there's no evidence any dogs were injured or dehydrated.
It specifically says it was determined the animals were not in distress at this time.
So the defendant was released today on bail after her arraignment. We did ask her and her attorney if they wanted to speak with us, share their side of the story, but they declined. We're live in Rowley tonight. Michael Rosenfield, NBC 10 Boston.